How you doing? William Smith, President of Legacy Retirement Group, where it is our goal to help you retire on time with peace of mind and a financial legacy intact. Again, tip of the day, these are questions that we get from you guys, and we answer here because it's important that we spread these answers to everybody. It shouldn't just be in close quarters. So, the thing that keeps coming up a lot for us over the last 6 months to a year has been buying a home right before retirement. This is something that we didn't deal with, years prior. It's something that's very common now. It's just more clients that we got getting ready to retire, trying to buy some real estate. And so, one of the things you got to know is that in retirement, your biggest expense is going to be your mortgage, period. So if you can pay the mortgage off, that's the best thing to do. That's just ideal, right? And that's something that we try to coach people to do, the ones that we're working with over the years. So if that's not you and you need to buy some real estate, I get it. But look, here are 3 tips that I'm going to give you to make it so that if you do it the right way. So one is try to qualify on a 15-year mortgage. You don't want to be paying real estate off well into your 80s. You just don't want to be doing that, right? You just want to be able to pay it off that way to free up a lot of income for you in retirement. You can enjoy your retirement. That's one thing. That goes for you people too that are thinking about refinancing. If you don't refinance in your 50s to a 30-year mortgage, don't do it just to save a little bit of money on the rate. It ain't worth it. Try to refinance into a 15-year mortgage, get that house paid off. The next thing, use equity from a previous home if you're going to buy a home, right? This is for you not first-time home buyers. Why is this important? Look, I just give it to you in a story. I had a client, one works for Metro, one works for the government, federal government, and their retirement is not that great, actually, to be honest with you. But they both were just like, look, we're sick of working, we want to be able to get out of here, so Mr. Smith, what can we do? And so one of the things that they did and we decided together was, look, you got all this equity in this house in D.C., they both want to live down south. The husband's from South Carolina already. And so they decided to, look, we're going to buy a piece of real estate in South Carolina. They found the property. It's a huge house with a lot of acres. And they took the equity from their home in D.C. and it's paying that house off completely, right? So now they don't have no mortgage. The cost of living is much cheaper down in South Carolina. And boom, they're living good. The problem is most people, what they want to do is they work longer and longer and longer because their bills are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It doesn't matter what your income is if your bills are low, right? In most cases, anyway. Now, the third thing is buy a home. The third tip is you buy a home where you can use a portion of the home for income. Another story. I have a client in D.C. Her retirement wasn't that great, right? And so we're going over our numbers. We're trying to figure out what we could do. And one of the things I realized while we're in the meeting is, hey, you don't use your basement. And so what we did is she does the property right in D.C. So what we decided was, all right, we took $30,000 out of her TSP, used that to renovate the basement and make it really nice so it becomes rentable. And what she was able to do is she was able to rent her basement for $1,500 a month. That's an annuity for her. $1,500 a month is now she's renting this basement. She has a roommate, which is cool. The person doesn't come upstairs, but again, if you're a person that's retired, it's cool to know that you have somebody to live with you. And again, $1,500 now goes onto her retirement statement as income. That's fantastic. And so, if you're thinking about buying a home with strategy. Either buy a home where you can have family members move in and they pay a portion of it. Again, use some equity from a home to buy, equity from your previous home to buy this home, or get a 15-year mortgage. Do it smart. Don't just do it. Do it smart. Get with somebody like myself, talk about it and walk through it, make smart decisions. William Smith, Legacy Empowerment Group. Talk to you soon.